Alright. Alright, right on dawn. Sunrise. I think this is like I think that's why I kept pushing back the schedule, because I wanted to do this on the in-game sunrise. Ryu Mitsuke seeks the aid of kindly adventure. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known for my home stand of Hingashi as the Ryu Mitsuke, and my delegation's solemn charge of share of Heavensturn customs of people of Eorzea, that we might join hands in revelry. Although Heavensturn observed in both of our lands to mark the coming of the new year, there is a difference between our tradition. Here in Eorzea, the deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the realm, while in the far east we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. And this year, the beast is the mighty Ryu, the creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we decide to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, serve as mascot. Winsomely dressed in a draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon him. However, when the Ryu Bugyo, leader of their delegations, presented one of the chicks to the crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say that you are an adventurers, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interests. Blows through, I am an imposed. Will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In doing so, we may find a way to win over the locals with our mascot. Yeah, my thanks. To begin, I ask you to seek out Ryu Bugyo. For one, the past buyers decided to wander around the plaza with her hatchling. Find her. When you find her, pray ask for her account and her dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. Ryu Bugyo. Oops. Oh, curious of our delegations too, are you? That is well, for I was just about to introduce my mascot, Ryunosuke, to the young lady. Feast your eyes on the horsebird among the horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn was never hatched a mascot and utter charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu? And why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charm of the chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss for me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I don't know what a Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. Yet again, I failed to convey the virtues of our mascot. Come to the Ryu Mitsuke's behest? I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charm in the people of Eorzea, but my very attempt has ended in failure, as you might have just witnessed. try as I might, I cannot see what I am doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, would be more eager to hear it. It's gonna be very direct. Talk about the Ryu, you say. Rather than tediously explaining tradition, I had hoped to initiate the peoples through our mascot. You believe this is not enough? Must be avail me to speak with the young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryunosuke's once more, and... What was the look that Fiola gave? Oh, wherever their little mascot go? Followed after the girl, you say. Must find him, and quickly. Please, adventurers, will you not help with the search? Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set up in the direction of the tavern of the drowning wench. Was it? If we find her, I dare say we must find Ryunosuke. Thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Can help clear things up. The lady said she's looking for a girl with you, but I haven't had the faintest idea what that is. The chocobo chick wearing a costume. Then you've seen a little odd critter I spotted a few moments ago. I was wearing what looked like a dragon costume and was waddling around for a young girl. I don't observe where they went though. Sorry, I couldn't be any more help. Many thanks to your assistance in my haste. I had neglected to explain the meaning of the word "you." Metsuke told me the creature doesn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun... Just happened. Begun by clarifying what the similar of the dragons, I could have avoided the Oh, I dare say I know why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. Shall speak with the guardswoman a little more in case anything else share on once I'm in. I plan to scour the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let's reconvene at the Bulwark Hall. They better make that more legible. In the next expansion, a young lass in a chocobo check. I spied them walking past the 8th rite, though I couldn't say where they went from there. Heard that the girl in the chocobo passed through the 8th rite plaza. Chocobo chick wearing a little green dragon costume hasn't come this way, I'm afraid. With customer scarce as today, I can remember something like that walked by. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo check passed by here just earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help, but she told me she was fine. She was heading to this river, though I left it at that. I can't help but to worry for her out there on her own. I hope you find her soon. Eh? Is there more? Oh. Hey, I know the last you after her. Sibley is her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant, a good friend of mine. In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing to the river together all the time, they do, but he'll soon set sail from far lands, I'm told. Sibley, I'm worried sick, and for good reasons. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. Any road she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps somewhere else can help you find her. There you are. By my triumphant experience, there I hoped you've learned something of the little girl and her mascot. So the girl, Sibley, was headed to the XIV River. That I still don't know how to pronounce that thing. It's been, what, 10 years? Anyways, that you should find just the information we need is suspicious indeed. For my part, in the course speaking of the locals, I was able to learn more about the dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are in fact different creatures. I've been under the impressions that they were once in the same, but be it the folklore of or their status of mortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Rosorias were like me, that they thought that Ryu was simply a dragon by another name, I suppose. Oh, what's up? I suppose it was a little wonder why Sibley looked so puzzled during our first encounter. Well, when next we find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of our mascot. Off to the XIV River with us. Konnichiwa. Oh, 元気だよ. Can you be able to write that without expecting a what do you call it? Do you remember how to write that in handwriting without having to rely on the auto fill in? あれ? Oh, there he is. I wish you didn't have to go, Papa. You're the adventurers from before. What are you doing here? Oh, thank the kami we found you, Sibley. And the lady of the fancy helmet, too. How did you know my name? I see. I'm sorry to cause you both trouble. I just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot, but the chocobo chick ended up following me all the way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's anything else, I'll be off. Pray wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn about the father who will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you're not averse, I will not. Will you not talk to us about it? It's alright, my papa, he's heading to Hingashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey. It made me worry. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at the sea. When I found out the Lim Lion wasn't chosen his Heavensturn, and it made me worry even more. See, as you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. If it's not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So that is the way of it. You came to me hoping to beseech our divinities to protect your father. But in my fervor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale about the Ryu that will grant you comfort. That's like my brother. He's the ear of the dragon. I just recall a suitable one, something that is ideally features the ocean. It's gotten into you, little one. Curious what it lies that way, are you? It's a place called Wold Whisper Canyon. Papa told me the waterfalls appears there at the Calamity, and they change the flow of the Nim River. Waterfall changes the course of a river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley, and one that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls, and we might avail ourselves to their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. They really have to use very colorful words in this game. The Ryu Bungyo has mind to make the road Whisper Canyon. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They'll provide the perfect setting for my tale. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Norzias, but as I myself recently discovered, is in fact a distinct being. Nor is there just the one Ryu. Nay, they exist myriad of individuals, all who have their own tales, and the creature I will speak about is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords who legend holds birth of the great waterfall in the far east. That sounds exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yangtze flows the one river, and its plentiful waters nourish the nearby lands. In ages past, it is said that Seiryu drank so deeply into the river that he altered the very course, and in doing so gave rise to the waterfall, the dragon's struggle. While it is not widely known, Seiryu was also regarded as the guardian deity who protected the people from disastrous water, like the storm and floods. Indeed, long ago, it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to divine beasts such as Seiryu. While no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell into the path of raging storms. Desperate to calm the heavens, the strangers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. To merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him. It seemed that he turned the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. The benevolent being is Seiryu, who wields his power over the water of good. Even now he hears our prayers and protects us and our loved ones from harm. This is a very good storytelling. That, my dear, is one example of the noble beast we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer prayer to the Seiryu and wish your father safe travels and calm waters. We must thank Ryunosuke as well. Now we can pray to Seiryu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard this story. Straight from the serpent's mouth, in fact. You mean to say you met the great Seiryu himself? Do you think it was more serpentine in nature? If this is true, you must be able to celebrate him in the ears of the snake as well. Think of it, miss. You had no written records exist of the tale. How'd you come to know it? An astute observation, Sibley. You see, my family is said to be the descendant from the maiden who was offered to say to you. Oh, as long as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity, but if it's true, then it is the grace of say to you that I am here, alive. Thus, have I made my mission to spread the word of his noble kind. Looking back from the time you followed after Sibley, as if you've been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was watching over me. Just like the honest to good view. With this, I now know what I must do to initiate people in our tradition, and I shall continue doing so as long as the Ryu reigns in the heavens. Come, let's head back to the city together. We don't want to make your father worry now, would we, Sibley? I don't know why it counted. There you are, adventurers. Lest you wonder, our young Sully is now safe home and I've apprised the Ryu Mitsuke to our fruitful outing. Now that I've discovered a more suitable approach from my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers, though I regret to impose upon you once more. Support with Sibley was most helpful. Might accompany me while I make rounds at the area. With a discerning eye, I'm certain that you could readily identify those who might be receptive to our message. What say you? What the hell is that chocobo trick supposed to be dressed up as? Yunosuke here is wearing a costume of a mimic of a Ryu, dragon of the Far East. It's hell as these creatures have mastery over water, and the sailors such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them. If you ask me, it looks more like a sea serpent. Hold it, if it wouldn't have anything to do with the thermal's damn primal leviathan, would it? Truly, there's no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disaster with water, the Ryu is a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek out at the aftercast. So is that right? Still here in Limbs, though. We got the navigator. That's all the protection we need in the high seas. Yes, I understand that people of the nation look to favor them with a safe voyage. Be that as it may, the disaster of water can strike you beyond the bounds of the sea, in which these cases place your face on the Ryu could provide you with added assurance. Suppose it's going to have more friends in high places. As if it were. Fine, I'll go see what this is all about. Yes, how can I assist you or a curiously dressed chocobo chick? If I may shed some light on the mysteries of our mascot, the Ryunosuke here is named for the Ryus, dragons of the Far East. Oh, I thought dragons supposed to be fearsome. This one looks anything but. Costume companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast, yet by the same token, they are finally regarded as a symbol of a good fortune. Should you be curious about them, we will be glad to tell you more at the aftercast. A being that's regarded as both fear and fondness intriguing. Perhaps I'll pay a quick visit. By the gods, I just resolved the salve of my soul to the right of the adorable creature this year. What should appear as the most charming of chocobo chicks? What's your name, little one? And what's with the winsome outfit that you're wearing? You have the keen eye, sir. This is the little fellow Ryunosuke, and he is dressed up as a Ryu, a dragon of the Far East, by thus attiring Eorzea's favorite beast of burden. We hope to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well, now, this is an adorable form which such harbor a splendid symbolism. I never heard of this view before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, I invite you to seek out the Aftercast Anon, and there we will be glad to answer all your questions. This might be so weird to say this in Japanese. I'm glad I'm playing this in English. Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest of the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people to let us ahead in the after. So her Bugyo has made her triumphant return. We have done a tremendous job to pique the interest of so many. You're too kind, Mitsuke. None of them would have been possible without the adventurer and Ryunosuke's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to meet you, so I brought him. So you're the kind folks who simply helped my sibling. I haven't had words to probably thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you've done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again. Pray do not mention it. Sir, we too owe Sibley much more. How fair is the preparation of your journey, may I ask? Very well, thank you, and Sibley is praying the legendary Seiryu as my safety. No matter how far I venture home, I have no doubt that it will be all well. I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, we'll gladly do it. Indeed, while sharing the blessing of our divine beast is a fine thing, naught is more rewarding in our delegation of fostering friendship between our lands. For all the help you afforded us, I wish you have a proper reward, yet I do not know what might be suitable. Ryunosuke, are you saying you wish to accompany an adventurer's friend? I believe the little one wished to be your charm against tumultuous waters, and he will be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryuji to aid us in our work, so if you so wish it, Ryunosuke is yours. Ryunosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine... Oh, that was fast. Saying goodbye that quickly, and may you and yours enjoy the rest of the Heavensturn season, my friend. Whatever it is, good fortune shall be upon you. Can we do omikuji now? Let's do one omikuji. omikuji. Got it. Greetings, my friend. I deal with omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes when I catch a drawn one. Okay. Experience misfortune. Heed these words that may and die. どういうこと? not with no list. How'd you fare? Okay, well, I guess before this goes down, I gotta make a... What the hell just happened? It just disappeared. Okay. Anyways... This is where I will end the YouTube stream.